Hi, it's Don Bayer from MonsterMortgage.ca, and here we are again at 115 Brentcliffe Avenue in Toronto. This is a lease-side house that we started to build about 4 months ago. We're just going to do an update. I believe this is our third blog on this construction. This was it's considered a renovation because we did keep up 2 of the walls. We're going to walk you through the house today, and this is we're at about 55% complete now. So we've done about 3 advances. To build to date, we're at about $400,000 of construction financing of a $600,000 project. So come on inside and I'll show you around. So we'll start the discovery of this house in the garage area. You'll notice this is unique for this community, but this is a 2-car garage. Now I know in many parts of Toronto that's very normal, but certainly in Leaside it's very unusual. Even if you scan the neighborhood and look across the street, you'll see it's very normal just to have 1-car garage. So this will be definitely a selling point. And as you walk in here, one of the things that we've done, although we haven't poured the foundation yet, is we made the ceiling very high. And this is over the master bedroom, and actually will be heated above, so that the master bedroom is certainly nice and warm. But it's unique. And of course, over here on the right side, you can see the original wall, which we were required to keep up. And obviously this will be covered with drywall interior, and you'll see that inside the house it's also been covered. So this is one of the things that when people have come by to look at this place, already they've said, hey, a 2-car garage. So here we are in the basement, and one of the things I wanted to point out here, well, I guess there's 2 things. One is it's going to be great height. It's going to be about 8.5 feet. And obviously there's some boxes in here that we needed to cover some of the heating, and one of the great things about this basement, it's almost at ground level in the back, so it's got great light and great natural light. You can see there's windows on both sides. One of the unique things is when you do pre-order your windows for a house and you're not always sure about the size of the windows, you'll see that at the front of the house, as we walk through it, that we didn't order the right size window. So we actually have an extra window, and we have to custom make this window for the front once we got the landscape right. So it's a little lesson to be learned there. But a $500 mistake. Certainly could have been much more. But this will be fully finished, and it's another, I believe, 850 square feet of finished space, and it'll be great space for family. Okay, so here we are on the first floor. This will be the family room on my left and the kitchen on my right. And as you can see, we are at the installation stage, so the installation is being put in today and tomorrow, and on the ground you'll see the drywall. And this house will take about 5 days to drywall from pretty much start to finish. The heating again is boxed in here in the kitchen, so what we did was we boxed the whole kitchen, and it's going to look great with an inset roof here and some nice lighting. And you'll notice that the kitchen counter will be going along this wall. There's a nice pantry here with a sub-zero fridge over here. One of the interesting things is that most people wouldn't recognize this, but the 4 fireplaces actually went in last week, and we're using them right now to keep the house a little warmer for the workers. Even though it's a nice spring day, it still has a few brisk mornings here. So we'll walk you through here. And I mentioned earlier that this house is about 50% complete right now. Once the drywall is done, it's considered pretty much 60% complete. So there'll be 2 or 3 more advances on the construction financing side. And our expectation is the house will be finished in about 60 days. So it's coming along very well, and certainly having a fantastic winter, almost no winter at all, has really made this project move along quickly. So come on, I'm going to show you one more thing upstairs before we go. Hi, we're here now up in one of the spare bedrooms. You can see they've started to drywall this room, and they'll tape this room, and then obviously it'll be ready for its first coat of paint likely sometime in the next week or so. One of the things I want to point out, it's going to get a little noisy here, but is that it's at this point in construction, actually just a little earlier than now, that we're in a position to move some of the walls if things don't exactly look the way we envision them on paper. And quite often the home doesn't look like that. This house is large. It's 3,450 square feet. with 850 square foot basement finished, and I believe it has at least 4.5 bathrooms. So it's a big home, and you want to make every inch of it still count. For example, I'll just give you an idea. We moved this wall in here from here to give this an inset. We didn't need all the room for the hallway. And then this room actually came over to here. What we decided to do was put a linen closet right in here. Now you can't see all these things, but you'll see them in the finished product. And these are the little things that you can do that just make sense. Similar to this wall, we moved it in a little bit because this is a big bathroom. This bathroom is only for this particular bedroom. So we have a 4-bedroom home here, 1, 2, and the master up front. We'll show you that another day when they're not working in it. And certainly the master has a tremendously large closet, which is a unique closet, and we'll show you that once it's built out. Last but not least is a laundry facility. And almost all new houses now, most people want a laundry facility on the upper floor because that's where all the laundry is done. So we made a really big one here, and because for a busy family, lots of kids and what have you running through the house, you need this type of space. So there'll be closets here, there'll be a sink here, certainly be a drain as well. And there'll be a very good not stacked, but side-by-side washer and dryer. So this is kind of one of those rooms in the house that's very, very, very important to the family, and I know that from first-hand knowledge. But this is where we are today. We'll come back in another 3 or 4 weeks, and we will do a second-to-last inspection, and you'll probably see the house starting to come into shape. What's unique about this house also is that we've had people walk in and actually offer us on this already, even though we are building this for a particular family. So it's kind of exciting to see something start as an old bungalow from the beginning, and now obviously begin to take shape. And we're really happy with the way this house looks. So for MonsterMortgage.ca, it's Don Bayer, and stay tuned for the next vlog, which will be about 3 or 4 weeks from now.